items because I grew up with pets, and I wondered how wild animals became pets. Now I am in grade 5, and I had to do this project called the PYPX. For my PYPX, I chose the topic of invasive species. Some invasive species are animals from another ecosystem and country, and they don't belong in their new environment. Some invasive species are aggressive, like the lionfish, and some are not, like the koi fish. But people have given these species a bad reputation and are being punished for the mistakes that humans made regarding them. Invasive species can also be plants, like the kudzu vine or the alligator weed. Invasive species are animals from another ecosystem and country. Invasive species can happen when people release pets, like the Burmese python, or because of natural disasters and accidental releases. Accidental releases is what happened to the zebra mussels. These clam-looking things with zebra patterns have been moved to the Great Lakes from their place of origin. So when cargo ships, when they are empty, they have something called a ballast tank, which is the tank under the ship, filled with water because it's cheaper than the cheaper option. And so they just have underwater vacuums which fill up this boat at high speeds, so it can suck up has high pressure, so it can pull in small fish, zebra mussels, even octopus. Well, you might think, what harm did the zebra mussels do? There's one good effect and one bad. The good thing is that they make the murky green water of the Great Lakes crystal clear. But the bad thing is that they bring more invasive species to the Great Lakes, like ground goby. And sometimes invasive species fit into the ecosystem, but most of the time they disrupt it. Invasive species are just growing unstoppable, and we humans have to deal with this problem, because we started it in the late 1780s. When it comes to prevention of invasive species, there are a lot of ways we try defeating invasive species and helping the native species get their population up. First, we have tried to bring new animals to the invasive zone, but then the invasive zone just gets worse because it gets with more invasive species. Then we have tried bringing the invasive species back to its place of origin. But this one was hard, because invasive species don't really have a place of origin. And it soon failed. But the technique that we're currently using is killing and eradicating invasive species, and it is very effective. And that's the population of invasive species. The kudzu vine comes from Asia and was brought to America for torch decoration. America has the perfect conditions for the growth of this hardy vine. This vine is a beautiful but very deadly vine to the environment and is illegal to grow in many states. Farmers have reported great success with feeding the kudzu vine to goats, cows, pigs, and sheep. Invasive species are currently taking over the world. If you want to stop this invasion, you can do things like planting native species, or you can make sure you clean your things and gear before taking them to another place. If you see a problem in the world, try to do something about it to stop it. And this is just a short clip. And these are some invasive species from ferns: the redneck turtle, the capybara, and the American bullfrog. This is my action, and my action is about invasive plants and how to get rid of them. This is the alligator weed, the purple lawstrife, the water hydrant, and then the devil's ivy and turf. That's it.